What's going on, Review and Preview fans? Talking about another NFL draft prospect today. And today I want to talk about Tennessee wide receiver Jalin Hyatt, who really rose onto the scene in 2022. But before I dive into him and his accolades, folks, first make sure to check us out if you're new on all of our social media platforms. And if you're not new, we are expanding. We have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Anchor, YouTube, and TikTok. Yes, we made a TikTok account as well, posting some reaction shots to some current events in sports. And our YouTube channel is where you can find all of our exclusive NFL draft film breakdowns. So let's get into Jalin Hyatt and what he brings to the table. So he's 6 foot, 180 pounds, a junior out of Tennessee. He ran a 4.4 40-yard dash, pretty quick guy. Started just one game in each of his first two seasons with the Vols, but that was mainly because he sat behind guys like Velus Jones Jr. and Cedric Tillman. Tillman's also coming out into the draft this year, projected to be a second-round pick. Hyatt, 2020, had just 2 touchdown receptions. Same thing in 2021. He had barely over 20 catches in each of those first 2 seasons. In fact, I think he had 20 as a freshman, 21 as a sophomore. But this past season for the Vols, he had 67 catches, finally got the opportunity, unfortunately, due to the fact that Cedric Tillman suffered some injuries this season that were bothering him. Hyatt had 1,267 receiving yards, 5th nationally in that category, and had 15 touchdown receptions. That was tied second in all of FBS. And not to mention, he averages 19 yards a catch. Last I remember, that's pretty darn good. His strengths, top-end speed. He can create separation on deep throws. He's the quickest wide receiver in this draft. He's a good blocker, too, which is important. Undervalued as a wide receiver. Weaknesses, he runs a limited array of routes. He's not the best route runner. Lack of play strength, and struggles with contested catches. He's not very good at bringing down balls that are caught in traffic, likely due to lack of experience starting in the SEC. NFL comparison is Will Fuller. Don't agree with this. I think, yes, he's quick. He can't make contested catches. I just don't see the comparison here, really. Will Fuller was more consistent at Notre Dame, but I think Jalin Hyatt does have some upside in him. I think his floor is Will Fuller at the next level, but I think he has the opportunity to be something really great. There's a small chance he goes in the back end of the first round. I think he's more of a second-round guy, day 2, but if he goes any time after like 25, I would not be shocked on night 1. So let's get into our film breakdown on this guy. Just 4 plays for him because, I mean, it pretty much tells you everything you need to know about Jalin Hyatt and who he is as an NFL draft prospect. So I'll share my screen and we'll dive into this film breakdown here. All right, so here we are. We'll get into this shortly. The first play, this is a slant that was turned into a touchdown against Vanderbilt. Again, Vanderbilt, one of the worst programs in all of the country, but hey, they are in the SEC. This does count, people. Again, runs a simple slant. This is a good route, good delivery from the backup. This was not Hooker, but you see him make the catch here. Nicely done. Good speed. Takes it to the house for a touchdown. Again, good job running a simple route and extending the play. Next up, we have another slant against South Carolina. This is a little play fake. Hyatt lined up on the left here. You can't see him in screen. Good positioning. Now, this is a tight window throw. People say he can't make contested catches very often. Well, he did right here. You can look at number 29. That's Darius Rush out of South Carolina, who's also entering the draft, projected to be a 3rd-round pick. You could look at Rush and Hyatt both going at the ball. Rush is bigger than Hyatt, too. Rush is like 6'2" for a corner. Hyatt's only 6 foot. Look at him go high and get the ball, protect it, and make that catch very nicely there. Very excited about his red zone threat ability here. Here's another look at it. Hooker facing a little bit of pressure. There's a throw. Good hand placement. Secures the ball. Touchdown. All right, next up, this play is against two of the Big Ten. So you'll see Hyatt here. He's lined up in the slot. He's going towards the back of the end zone. This is a good route that he ran. So, again, they know he loves to run the slant. He's looking that way. The defender doesn't really read it well. He does a nice, quick double move there, gets by him. He has real estate. Again, college, you only need 1 foot. In this case scenario, he gets both down. Beautiful catch for a touchdown. I mean, you can't say enough about that. That's a really good play. And finally, here's a touchdown against LSU. We'll take a look here. This is a big-time play. Look at the speed. Look at how he's running down. He beats the corner. Safety has no chance. Reels it in. Good hands. Doesn't drop many passes. Secures it. Scores a touchdown. Again, deep threat. Can run the simplest of routes. He's very good in open space. But pretty much the film breakdown on Jalin Hyatt. I hope he has a very successful NFL career. I think he's an early day 2 pick, but we'll see if he could sneak in at the back end of night 1. That would be awesome for him. But until then, folks, appreciate you all watching. There's our social media. You see it across our ticker below there, and I will catch everyone on the next video.